Hey guys, my name's Roland, and I'm a 23-year-old librarian. I hired an escort to take to my high school reunion so I could impress everybody, but I ended up giving my old classmates another reason to mock me. My social life in high school was pretty non-existent. Don't get me wrong, I had a couple of friends, Joel and Kevin. We stayed away from the popular kids and played games like Dungeons and Dragons. But girls were my kryptonite. I remember being so helplessly in love with Candy, but she kind of intimidated me. Joel and Kevin didn't seem to care about the popular kids, but I was always worried about what people thought about me. I guess I really wanted to be accepted. College life was easier. After only 5 years, I graduated with a master's in library science. I stayed in touch with Joel and Kevin, but nobody else. When our 5-year reunion came up, I asked Kevin and Joel if they wanted to go, but neither were interested. So if I wanted to go, it would have to be solo. What the heck, I thought. I spent so much time regretting my high school life, I thought this was my chance. But there was one problem. I needed a date. I didn't want them to think I was a loser. Then I had an idea. What if I hired an escort? It was actually legal, and I would be able to choose the exact girl I wanted for my image. And then I realized that I could be anything. I decided to create an alternate version of myself. A cooler version. I got a trendy haircut and a new suit. I rented a luxury car, and I would find the most beautiful girl I could find to pretend to be my girlfriend. I found a directory online and called the number. I was quite nervous as I spoke to this lady with the pretty bad smoker's cough. I was surprised that there were so many options. Apparently, this service offered all kinds of specialties with different price ranges. I explained what I was looking for. The smoker lady texted me a picture of a gorgeous woman named Susie that I approved of, and she told me she would call me. Perfect, I thought. I wanted to meet Susie early so I could tell her my secret plans to impress my friends beforehand. But Susie never called, and I had to call the agency again. The smoker lady didn't even remember me. I requested Susie again and asked her to have her meet me at the hotel where they were hosting the reunion. On the way there, I got a call from an unknown number. "Is this Susie?" I asked. "Nah, this Beulah," I heard. I said that I had asked for Susie, but Beulah told me Susie was on another job and that she was her replacement girl. I was a little worried because Beulah didn't sound at all like what I imagined. She had a deep voice and a lot of attitude. But I had already arrived, so there was no going back. I started to recognize faces as my old classmates started to arrive. I texted Beulah and she said that she was almost there. I sent her a picture of myself and asked for one in return so we could recognize each other. But I never got a picture back. Then I saw Candy. I couldn't believe it, but she recognized me and was so kind. I wondered why it was so hard before. It seemed really effortless to chat and catch up now. Candy asked if I was married, and I told her I was engaged. She asked to meet my fiancé, so I said she must be lost. And just then, I heard that deep voice. Beulah was shouting for me and asking where her tickets were. Before I could even do anything, Candy saw her and asked if she was my fiancé. Beulah was not what I expected at all. Beulah was an Amazon woman. She was built like a linebacker. She must have been 7 feet tall and weighed at least a deuce and a half. And worst of all, she wasn't dressed subtly at all. She wore too much makeup and high-heeled boots. She drew so much attention that everybody came to talk to her. We had no time to agree on any lines, so Beulah just improvised. She told people we already had 3 kids and that I worked as a plumber or something. By the time the night was over, I got a call from Kevin, who told me that he heard I was living in a mobile home in the woods with a family of 8. Apparently, I was the butt of everyone's joke, again. But this time, I only had myself to blame. The rumors were out of hand, but I started them. There's a proverb out there that I should have paid attention to better. Tell me what you think it is in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more true wisdom stories.